Okay, today I'm gonna talk about the NewStartOS by ZTE. So using the Loongson 3A4000 CPU to try the new Linux OS for free. You can see here the website here. You can see 3A4000 and 3A5000 is coming. It's not available yet. So I download the NewStartOS here. Click it and download it. It's for free for Loongson. Other OS like Linux is for free for Loongson, but UOS not. So after downloading it, just go inside and install it. Yeah, with the ISO file, and you create it and you go inside, you choose only desktop version available, other version not. So there are two disks. One is the NVMe. This is for already installed Loongson, the Loongson there. So SDA is empty one. So before it was the NTFS, now it is the NTFS. So I will delete it. So the NVMe using the XFS. So you can see I delete it now. 223 gig. So here is the partition. I will delete it. Yeah, I'm gonna delete it to install the OS here. Okay, and it says all the data will be deleted. Okay, yes, continue. And okay, and now add XFS should be sooner or later, but normally some people can choose ext4, but XFS for sure is a newest technology and newer technology and latest technology, so will be faster. So let's see. I will choose it later. Okay. Right. But I will check more clearly first. So I will check the NVMe. Yes, they are using XFS, so I will follow it. The NVMe using XFS, so I will follow. Okay. Oh, click it. Oh, you need to click finish to click to go out. Okay. XFS confirm. So I will choose XFS finally. Okay. XFS. Okay. Now try to create again XFS format. And whole hard disk 228. Okay, and finish. And others are just useless. I don't need to create it. Okay, for the 600 KB and click finish, and it's okay. Alright, okay, create this XFS format and 20 map something unallocated. I don't care. Format unallocated for the NVMe, so fine. Then next. Okay, we will format and delete all the things. Okay, continue. So right after that, it is the stage 2. The stage 1 is to install to try to locate the hard disk where I install. Now is the try to locate the data where I should install. So the data is the same hard disk, same partition. Okay, so I click next. Yes, they say recommend the data should be different partition or location. If you continue, will automatically define your location and the data. Okay, so I click it finish and try to type my name and password. That's okay. David, okay, my name and okay, David PC is the PC's name, password. And okay, the password. Alright, cool. Finished and install. Okay, now it's installing, and right after that I will talk about it. So it supports MIPS MIPS and ARM x86 as well. So right after installing, I choose as the new start for the crop, so it boosts up. So you can choose Loongson or NewStartOS, either one. So now I choose NewStartOS, and inside it and type the password. This is the interface, the GUI of the NewStartOS. Okay, you can see it's here, right? It's more beautiful than the Loongson, I think. So here, again, the sudo DNF update, which means that it's RPM. It's not Debian. It's not based on Debian. It's based on the. It bases on the Fedora. So it's a Fedora one. You can see a new fetch. You can see the 3A4000 Loongson CPU and local screen, no. So I think the software is it's not abundant. No more software available from the repository. No more things in the repository. No more software. You can search video, no more. So I don't find any screen recorder software there. But in Linux, I could find it. That's the problem. Huh? No more software available from the repository on the repo. That's a drawback for the NewStartOS because it's not based on the Loongson. Later I will show you the Loongson about the software. They will have more. And here search game, you can see also not so many games and softwares available comparing to Loongson, the Loongson based OS, also for free. So this is the only alternative. NewStartOS I think is not so great from the repository, so you can see, but it has also the great thing is they have the software, they have the App Store, but Loongson doesn't have. So here I can see, click here, you can see PC lame Linux. The kernel is newer than Loongson, is 4.5, and spec here. And the first thing you need to activate it first. I have already activated it. And for the personal, you activate it with your WeChat or something. Yeah, you have to have the WeChat and connecting to your phone number maybe, and versus, or no, you don't need to connect to the phone number, but you need to fill out your information on WeChat, so they will link to your personal information and then get activated. It's the process, and the interface here, settings, you can see here is more beautiful than Loongson. I can say sooner or later I will show you the Loongson. Okay, alright. Here. Okay, all the things here. And here is the App Store here. But no more software for sure because it's for MIPS CPU, the Loongson 3A4000. That's why no more software available. But if it is x86, Intel or AMD, or maybe more. And one good thing is that you just directly click the RPM file when you have downloaded it, and you open it directly, can be okay. Can install it, but in Loongson you cannot do it. So it's directly install it because I have installed it, so I don't want to try again. So It's more convenient because they have the internal original software installer, so it's more convenient. Otherwise you need to type the command to install it. YAM update, which shows that is the Fedora. So if you on the Linux, you need to type sudo dpkg -i, and then the the file's name and .rpm or .db. So it's like this. I'm demonstrating to you. It's more it's not so convenient. It's inconvenient, so to speak. So here is the NewStartOS is much better in this part by the ZTE. The ZTE so has been being sanctioned by the United States, and ZTE also paid a lot to the United States, a fine, but still United States still sanctioning ZTE. That's funny, right? Even after pay them. So that's the ZTE's one. So ZTE also has the OS. They're based on Linux. So I think it's very great. And now you can see this the NewStartOS showing you. I think it's great. Browsing website and doing those kind of things. I think it's okay. For the alternative beside the free Linux, and it is good for free. The good thing is for free. Other things I think is good. Not bad at all. So here I will tell you about the NewStartOS here. Go to Baidu, search for the NewStartOS. You can see here to download it, to go to the official website. So when you go inside, you will have a lot of information about this OS. It's the 3+1+N. So we get the desktop, server, and tablet together. It supports x86, ARM, MIX, Intel, those kind of CPU also support, and Chinese CPU as well. So we got a great in the kernel or those kind of things saying it is the future OS, and it's just go to download it. Okay, so we go to this page. You can see 3A4000 Loongson is coming, but not available right now. You can only have 3A4000 only. So there are so many informations, technologies, telecommunication, those kind of things, the products they are showing you besides OS. Okay, alright. This is the NewStartOS. I think it's great. So that's great. So here is the Linux. See the terminal here? It's the Linux. So the kernel is 4.19 only, so it's the older. But using the not based on the Fedora, but based on the Debian or Ubuntu, should be apt-get update. So this is also a free OS, yeah. So you can see based on the Debian, but it's not so great. Yeah, here is more software you can see. Sudo app. Let's search game. Comparing to the NewStartOS, there are many games. Also, originally they have the vocal screen for the video record, so you can see video. Before we searched no more. Now we see a lot of those kind of software. So this repository, the report repository on the Linux is much more abundant and having more and more software and games. So I think this is good. But the not good thing is when you download the the DEB extension, the DEB software, when you directly click it, you cannot do it, cannot install with the original installer. So you need to type the sudo dpkg -i and the name of the software.deb to install the software if you download the software of the DEB version. That's the drawback of this Linux. Otherwise, it's better for this. The repository is much more abundant because it's the Linux, it's the Loongson self-develops OS. So I think it's difference is this is the different things is so different from the, maybe not so beautiful than the not so more beautiful than the NewStartOS. It's more simple, right? It's simpler, just not very old-fashioned one, but I think it's usable and more softwares from the repository, which is good. So this is the Linux. Okay, all right, based on the mate and okay, see you.